Steven is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Yasmin. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Steven, how long has it been since your date?
So it's been like a week.
Could it just be that she's working?
Yeah. No, I know she's working because we work together.
Oh,
that makes it awkward.
okay. So you went out on a date with a coworker, but now she's ghosting you.
Yeah.
But you still see her at work.
Right. Exactly.
Awkward.
Yeah. Let's figure out how we got here. So, how did you guys end up going on a date?
So I just kind of liked her. I always at work, like I just, we were always kind of vibing. It seemed like when we were at work, and I was just thinking like, why not maybe we can mix in like some fall vibes and some romance, And so I invited her over for pumpkin carving and scary movies.
Oh, that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea.
What happened on the date?
I mean, first she looked so good, by the way. She came over like one of these oversized sweaters, like the cozy kind, but still make you look hot kind of, you know what I mean? She just looked, I really did. She's awesome. So the night, it started out great. We had some whiskey, we had some popcorn, and like before the first pumpkin even made its appearance, things got kind of steamy on the couch. Like it kind of just happened a little bit. But since we worked together, we agreed to like sort of pump the brakes a little bit. It was like it got going and then we kind of backed off. But we were still having like a really fun, like a flirty night, we're still kind of like charged up from that. Anyway, then came the incident, as I like to refer to it.
All right.
Yeah. So I was kind of like, I was in a very like whiskey fueled creative mode. And I ended up carving a lopsided grin into my pumpkin. One eye was higher than the other. It looked like Sloth from Goonies. And that was not what I was going for. And I kind of lost it. I sort of had a meltdown over the pumpkin. And I think...
What kind of meltdown? Like, how bad of a meltdown are we talking?
I mean, like I was just like, I was kind of worked up. I was like, I spent 20 minutes on this damn face, and I may or may not have launched the pumpkin off the balcony. And, insulted his mother, possibly. Yeah.
All right, you had a complete meltdown. I've been in those situations before.
What is she doing?
Frustrated because I worked so hard on the pumpkin and it came out terribly, and I just kind of, sort of lost.
I'm sorry. What is she doing though? Like while you're freaking out over your pumpkin and tossing it off of a balcony.
Meanwhile, her pumpkin looks perfect. It's great. She's like really good at this. Obviously, she's better at this than I am. And she just kind of like sipped her drink quietly and was like, "Are you okay?" And then she left soon after, like no kiss, not even like just a polite hug.
Might have been a little much.
Kind of the beginning of the date, I was like, "Oh man, like I just scared away a goddess with a gourd." This is
all right.
Mistake.
Well, we'll see if that is the reason that you're getting ghosted. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Gotta really walk back from that pumpkin date.
Yeah, we'll see if we can patch that up for you. All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts that are out there. But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, "Hey Jonas," and then I wrote down on my little notepad, "Hey Jonas," and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Danny Shapiro, And these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
And just then, we felt the plane turn in the air. So much so that the bags that were under people's seats just kind of flew into the aisle.
Each week, we dive headfirst into the complex power of secrecy, how it shapes our identities and relationships, and how it ultimately can reveal to us our truest selves.
My daughter, she's pretending she doesn't know, but is trying to cook and feed me and keep me alive because I wasn't eating anything. And me pretending like everything was fine.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're watching the latest season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you already know there's a lot to break down.
Portia accusing Kelly of sleeping with a married man. They holding K. Michelle back from fighting Drew. Pinky has financial issues.
I like the bougie style of Housewives show. I think it looks like it's going to be interesting.
On the podcast, Reality with the King, I, Carlos King, recap the biggest moments from your favorite reality shows, including the Real Housewives franchise, the drama, the alliances, and the tea everybody's talking about. As an executive producer in reality television, I'm not just watching it, I understand the game. As somebody who creates shows, I'll even say this. At the end of the day, when people are at home, they want entertainment. To hear this and more, listen to Reality with the King on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Steven is on the phone, and he is getting ghosted by a woman named Yasmin, so we're about to call her in a second and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Steven, why don't you remind us about your date again real quick?
Yeah, so I invited Yasmin over, who I work with, my coworker, invited her to come over for pumpkin carving and scary movies, and everything seemed like it was going well until I screwed up my pumpkin pretty bad and kind of ended up throwing it over the balcony and yelling at it.
That is pretty...
It might have been too much for her, She might have been like, wow, if this guy reacts like that with a pumpkin, it might be a little high-strung.
It's a little too soon to show that.
All right. Are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Yasmin, please?
This is she.
Hey, Yasmin, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Yasmin. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's up?
Okay. What's going on?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
I have caught it before.
Okay, cool.
But why are you calling me?
Well, we're calling you because we got an email about you from somebody.
Okay.
So I don't know how much you've listened to the show, but we do a segment that's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you from somebody that you're not talking to after you went out on a date with them.
Oh my God. Okay.
Do you have any ideas who it might be?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Steven?
Yes, It is your coworker, Steven. And we talked to him about your date. He told us a little bit about it. He said it's been very awkward at work now because you're not really talking to him, and he really liked you, and he's wondering why he's getting ghosted. Would you mind telling us?
This is probably going to make him mad.
Okay. This is kind of weird to explain. There was a thong in his laundry hamper, hanging out, hello, center stage.
Ooh, like a female.
Wait, that's not what you think it was. Hold on a minute.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's Steven. He's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God. So you're here. Okay. This is weird.
That thong is not what you think. Oh man, I can't believe you saw that. That's
so
weird.
It wasn't the pumpkin thing?
Okay.
Because Steven told us about how he freaked out on a pumpkin because he carved it bad and threw it out to the balcony and started yelling at it. He thought that was it.
And that could have been it.
No, it's not. It is not. It was the thong. It wasn't it wasn't just a thong. It was neon pink and sparkling. Like it wanted to introduce itself.
Wait, so hold on. Just so we can all have a clear picture, Stephen, before you defend the thong, where did you see this thong, Yasmin?
Well, I was going to the bathroom and it was in his hamper, like hanging, like it was like over the edge. Like you could see it. It was just clear as day.
Oh, that's
all right.
All right, now, Stephen.
You want to explain the thong?
Okay.
What in the world?
So this is also going to sound strange, but that was part of my Halloween costume. I was going as a sexy lumberjack. That was the plan, and it came in a costume kit. All right.
A kit with glitter lingerie?
Yeah, I was going to do is like pull the thong up, so it was kind of like showing. So, my pants are down, like showing off the sexy thong. That was kind of the idea.
The sexy lumberjack.
With a whale tail. The whale tail.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Listen, they gave me a bunch of options. Don't costume shame me, okay?
It was hanging halfway out of the hamper like a trophy. If I didn't know if it was bait or evidence.
Evidence of what? Like, you could have just said something and been like, hey, what's with the pink sparkly thong? Like, you think I'd leave it out like a random, thong trap? Like, it's not. Listen, the reason it was in the hamper, I spent like 30 minutes trying on the thong in the mirror and stuff, and in the end, it just didn't look right on me. I felt like it wasn't for me.
Stephen's funny.
Do you believe him, Yasmin?
I don't know what to believe. I mean, does he have a girlfriend? Do you have random girls come by? I don't know if you thought it was going to look more appealing to me. If you thought if I thought other women wanted you, it's just kind of weird. It was really a costume.
Yeah, it was just like, why didn't you say anything? Like, we were having a good time. I mean, besides the pumpkin thing, but we were having a good time. And you should have just said something about the thong. Like, yeah, it's a costume.
I already felt weird, okay? I mean, we worked together. The second I saw that thing hanging out of your hamper, I was like, nope, this is the universe telling me to back off. I just didn't want drama at work or to start asking questions that would make things, messy.
Look, I promise you, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have visitors other than like DoorDash or whatever. Like the thong thing, it wasn't like I was trying to like show off or show you something. Like it was just something for a dumb Halloween. And like, I don't want things to be awkward at work, but I also really like you. Like there's a reason, you came over in the first place. We like each other. We've had a good time at work. We were having a good time that night. Like, I don't want this silly, stupid little costume malfunction to ruin any of that.
Well, Yasmin, would you like to go on another date with Stephen? We'll pay for it.
Oh my gosh. This is so insane. But seriously, I am just, you're really something. I don't know what to think.
Should you try again and find out?
It's not a bad thing.
Listen, I swear it's just a costume. Like, go to laundry hamper. I can even show you the package. Like, I'll dig through my trash and find the package that it came in for the costume. And like, I'll let you, help me figure out what, underwear looks good with the costume thing. So.
Whoa, lucky.
There you go, Yasmin. I mean, if that's not incentive to go on another date, I don't know what is.
Well, you know what? Let's do it as friends. That's it. Let's start just hanging out. No whiskey, no pumpkins, no wardrobe malfunctions. And let's do that.
Then what's left?
Okay. Deal. Fair warning. I'm terrible at just being friends. Okay.
Then start practicing because we're going slow.
This is great. I'm so excited. This is the happiest I've ever been to get friend zoned. I'm super pumped.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yep, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
For years, The Unhoused has been presented as a monolith in mainstream media. We The Unhoused is a podcast that's changing the narrative. I'm Theo Henderson, and I created the show while I was unhoused on the streets of Los Angeles. We've grown into a 2-time Webby Award-winning podcast, the only podcast that shares unhoused stories and news from the unhoused perspective. Listen to We The Unhoused on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The actual date on today's second date update is crazy. All right. So this girl emailed us. She actually went car shopping with a guy on their first date.
Whoa.
And he ended up buying her a car.
Stop it. That is not true.
No, it's not true at all. The car shopping part was true. I made up the rest. Morgan is on the phone with us right now to do a second date update. She wants us to call a guy named Graham today to find out why he won't call her back. How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. How are you, Jubal?
Good. So you went car shopping on your first date, huh?
Yes, we did.
That actually sounds kind of fun to me.
Of course it does. That's because you buy more cars in 1 year than anyone I've ever met in my life.
I like going on test drives. I don't think a girl would enjoy doing it. But Morgan, how does somebody go car shopping on a first date?
Well, we met at the gym, and we'd been seeing each other there for like 2 months.
All right.
And I was hoping he would ask me out, but he didn't. So finally I was like, hey, man, let's go out sometime.
So this isn't like a brand new thing that you got. You guys actually know each other pretty well.
I mean, yeah, like we see each other, you know, a couple times a week, and we always say hi and have like at least a conversation.
But you've never seen each other outside of the gym. This would be your first out of the gym experience together.
Correct.
Okay.
When you asked him to hang out, did he know that it was like a date situation, or did he think you were going out as friends?
I think he knew it was a date because what he said was, the reason I haven't asked you out is I don't have a car right now. He's like, my car's in the shop. So,
Okay. Well, that had to feel good for you when you finally got up the nerve to ask him out, and he was like, hey, I've been thinking about asking you out too.
yeah, yes, it did.
All right, so he doesn't have a car, and you offered to go buy him a car? That's very nice.
That's generous. No, didn't buy him a car, but since he didn't have one, I thought it would be nice to go car shopping together.
Okay, but it's
nice.
Why skip drinks and the normal date stuff and go to car shopping?
I don't know. I thought it would be like a fun activity and a good way of helping him out.
I actually think that would be cool. If I didn't have a car and a girl asked me out, and I was like, well, you know, I don't really have any transportation. I don't want to take you on the bus. And she's like, well, it'd be fun to go car shopping. I'll take you. I would think that would be a fun date, actually, Morgan.
So long as you avoid the drinks before the test drive.
Yeah. Did he seem to enjoy it?
Yeah, we had a really great time. Like, it was like a fun thing to do on a date.
Is there anything that happened while you guys were out looking at cars that you think was awkward for him, or?
The only thing that came to mind is, like, once I introduced us as, like, a married couple. Like, they asked if we were, you know, and I was like, oh, yeah, that, you know, yeah. And I thought it was hilarious, and he did not laugh.
Okay. So maybe that was it. Maybe he was like, oh, man, that's a little crazy.
I mean, if that happened to you, Jubal, would you think that this girl is automatically thinking marriage off the first date?
It depends how she did it. If you looked at him while you were saying it and you're like, yes, we're husband and wife, then I'd be a little creeped out. Did he seem upset by that, or?
No, I wouldn't say upset. He just looked really uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss or anything? Get in the back seat of one of those cars? Anything?
Really give it a test drive.
Yeah.
No, the date ended in a hug.
Have you guys talked at all since your date? I mean, you were friends at the gym. I'm assuming that
Weirdly, I have not seen him at the gym at all, but we have been texting like a little bit, but I definitely feel like he's blowing me off.
Okay, so
not a good sign.
He's responding to your texts. What's he saying?
Just like basic conversation. Like, LOL, I know, me too, whatever. But
Okay,
nothing.
so it feels like he's avoiding you.
I think he's blowing me off, but I can't be for sure, so that's why I need your help.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, call him, get him on the phone, and get your second date update.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
2.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, Morgan is on the phone. She wants to call this guy named Graham. They apparently have been gym buddies for a little while. She finally asked him out. Unfortunately, he didn't have a car, so he didn't want to go out with her, but she said, let's go car shopping. It'll be fun. And that's how they spent their day together. She says that everything went well, except for one kind of awkward moment where she pretended that the two were married to the car salesman. Yeah. And he seemed a little weirded out by that, but other than that, everything seemed cool. And now they've talked a little bit, but it's obvious that he's avoiding her. Morgan, are you ready to give him a call and find out if he is actually avoiding you?
Yes, I am ready.
All right. Anything else you can think of that might have caused him to not want to see you again?
No, everything was really great. It was really natural and fun, and like I was thinking about it, and that was pretty harmless. Like he wasn't upset. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Okay. And you haven't seen him at the gym at all?
No.
All right.
I will say, as someone who's dated like everybody at my gym, if you get somebody to change their gym schedule, then you might have done
You've
something
done something wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Graham, please?
This is Graham.
Graham, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Like the radio?
Yeah. Just like the radio. How you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners and they've been trying to get a hold of you. You know who I'm talking about?
I think so.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Why aren't you calling Morgan back?
This is kind of weird. Like, I don't feel like it's any of your business, really.
Well, it kind of is my business because Morgan actually asked me to call you and find out if you're avoiding her.
Well, I'm not.
You're not avoiding her?
I mean, I've been texting her and stuff, so I don't know.
Okay. But she says she's been trying to see if you'll go out on another date with her, and you've been very unresponsive, and then she also hasn't seen you at the gym. So she's confused and feels like you don't want to see her again. That's not true?
I mean, I want to see her again for sure. It's just, I'm in a bit of a situation right now that just prevents me from pursuing it at the moment.
Okay. Is it the car situation?
She told you about my car situation?
Yeah, she just told us that she asked you out on a date at the gym, and you said you couldn't go out because you didn't have a car at the time, it was in the shop, and so you went car shopping together.
Which sounds like a fun date.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, is it because you don't have a car?
Well, all right. So between you and me, I do have a car. It's not that.
So you lied about the car?
Well, I didn't. Well, I kind of had to because you guys, if you keep this between us, the deal is that at the moment I'm like kind of locationally up in the air.
Are you living in your car?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I'm temporarily staying in my car because I had a really bogus job like 4 months ago. So I quit and I couldn't find anything right away, and then rent was due and I had to, leave my spot. And so it basically came down to the fact that it was like, I want to go on a date with Morgan, but literally everything I own is in my car. So it's kind of weird to show up and be like, hey, welcome to my home.
Okay, so you haven't been avoiding Morgan because you don't want to see her. You've been avoiding her because the situation that you're in right now doesn't feel ideal to be dating somebody and might not be that attractive to her.
Exactly, yeah. you know.
And I'm guessing that's why you're not at the gym, is because you can't afford the membership right now.
Well, like, I mean, the gym is actually the one thing that I do have because I use it to, like, shower and, like, make myself presentable. And, you know, I just know when Morgan goes, so I try to, like, avoid those times.
Do you feel like she's not going to want to see you if she found this information out? She seems like she's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, I know she's really nice. She's, like, definitely one of the coolest people I've met in a really long time, but I just, like, I don't want to it up, so...
I don't think you have to worry too much. I dated a guy that lived in his car. Didn't end well, but I still dated him.
Yeah, like, I mean, my situation's going to change, and when it does, then I'm going to really pursue this. Like, she's a great girl, and but I just don't want to start off on a bad foot.
well, then what can I tell her then? Because she had us call you because she wanted to find out if you're avoiding her. If I just tell her, hey, he's not avoiding you, just trust me, just hang out for a little while and he'll be back, that's going to sound kind of weird. Don't you think you should just be honest with her and see what she says?
I mean, I guess. I don't know, but I'd rather, like, tell her myself, you know?
Perfect. I can actually make that happen for you, Graham, because she's actually on the other line listening.
Serious?
Yeah.
I got to go, you guys.
Hold up a second, Graham. We just need, like, 1 second with you. Graham?
Hello?
Morgan?
Wait, I'm so confused about what just happened.
I'm pretty sure he hung up on us.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm guessing he's probably embarrassed or something. I want to get him back on the phone, though, because I want you guys to talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to talk to him about it.
Did you know that he lived in his car?
No, I mean, but to be fair, like, I only see him at the gym, so...
Yeah.
Does it bother you?
I have questions about it for sure.
All right, I'm going to try to get him back on the phone, see if we can talk to him, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Graham?
Yeah, sorry. I thought I had a job offer calling on the other line, but it wasn't.
Oh, all right, that sucks. Well, I was in the middle of telling you that Morgan was on the phone and wanted to talk to you. Morgan?
Hello.
Hey, Morgan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess.
So, I had no idea.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the point. I was hoping it would stay that way, but...
Graham, you could have told me you're living out of your car. Like, I would have understood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to, like, mess anything up before we even, like, got started with anything, you know? I don't know. I just wanted to be able to, like, do nice things and, like, take you places and, you know, start off on the right foot rather than have it be, like, some kind of weird thing that, like, we have to, like, overcome together right at the beginning.
That's totally understandable. So do you want to get a job? Are you looking for a job? Like, what's your deal?
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking every day. You know, it's like that's my job right now is getting a job. You know, it's just not that easy right now. And I'm, you know, if you could just give me like 2 more weeks, I'm going to have something by then. I have a couple of leads coming through right now, and I'll be back on my feet then. And I don't know. I just hate to like ruin this before anything even had the chance to happen.
Yeah, but Graham, now that you guys got this out of the way, I will pay for you guys to go on a second date. Yeah. Would you? I mean, you might as well go out with Morgan again, especially now that she knows what she knows, and you guys can talk a little more in depth about the situation.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, I want to. I just hope she will.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, Graham, why do you have to wait like 2 weeks until you get a job? I will pay for you guys to go on a second date.
I mean, free hot meal. Come on, Graham.
And then you guys can decide what you want to do about your situation when you go out. But would you like to go out with her?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Morgan, do you want to go out with Graham again?
Graham, like, I like you, and I would love to hear more about your situation, and I'm totally down to hang out with you and go on a date with you.
Oh, I like
That's
her.
cute. It's going to be so easy to get her back to your place, Graham.
I mean, that's awesome. I really didn't expect you to be that cool about it, and I'm just glad to hear that. It's like a huge relief.
There you go. Successful second date update. We'll send you guys out again, and you can have a good time. Graham, I want to let you know it's your lucky day today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because not only am I sending you out on a second date with Morgan, but I'm going to go ahead and adopt you as my own. You can come stay at my place if you'd like.
I think I'd rather stay in my car.
All right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update might have actually just changed somebody's life. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. If you missed today's brand new second date update, this girl Morgan wanted us to call Graham because he'd been avoiding her. Turns out that Graham, when we got him on the phone, doesn't have a house. He's in between places right now because he quit his job and can't afford rent, so he's living in his car, and that's why he was avoiding her, because he was embarrassed of that.
It's
cool.
tough.
At the end of it, she gave him a second chance. She wanted to go with him again. She didn't. She could look past that. But I say that it could change his life because we're getting so many text messages in at 78592 with job opportunities for Graham, and that's what he was saying. He quit because he couldn't take his job anymore that he was doing because it was terrible. And so he's been looking for a new job, and he was going to try to find a job and then hopefully ask her out on a date when he could afford to take her out and could afford to have a place to take her back to. But everybody texting us at 78592 is offering Graham a job. I'm going to go ahead
awesome.
and get all these together, give it to him, and then I'll leave it up to him to get in contact with you guys. But we really appreciate that.
You guys are awesome. We have the best listeners.
Yeah, like we joke around a lot and stuff, but when it comes to like semi-serious stuff like this is so
Don't they know that we're supposed to be all cold-hearted
Yeah,
here?
I
mean,
know.
come on, we're the feel-bad station.
This is not what we do. This is uncharted territory for us. It's really weird. Charitable things. Interesting. But yeah, thank you guys very much. I think Graham will obviously appreciate it, and hopefully he can get a job out of the deal, and the two of them can start a relationship, or at least go out and enjoy each other's company a little bit. But I will get all the job offers down. Keep them coming if you want to try to interview him for a job and you're interested in that. At 78592, I'll give it to him and see if he can get in contact with you, and we'll get an update. I'll stay in contact with Graham and see if we can find out if he actually gets a job out of the deal. And then if he does, I want 10% of whatever he's making because I helped him find that job. Kind of a finder's fee.
Yeah.
Look, we're charitable to a point, all right? I'm not an idiot.
Have limitations, all right?
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sometimes when you go out on a date, it's all about the order that you do things. Like usually go up and knock on the door before taking your pants off. I've learned that the hard way. And Ben also learned a valuable lesson about dating on the date that he emailed us about. Right, Ben?
Yeah, I did.
Ben,
What's up, Ben? How are you?
Are you currently pantsless right now?
Ben did not take off his pants. I was.
Okay.
I am fully clothed.
Yeah, he was fully clothed on his date. He kind of knows that he screwed up, though. Ben, why don't you tell us what happened?
I met Gabby through a friend of a friend. It was kind of a setup date. And I know this sounds like cliche, but I wanted to check out a movie, so we did go do the dinner movie thing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go traditional.
If you want to be uncreative and just not put in the effort, that's fine.
Jubal.
But the thing is, this is kind of where I screwed up. I'm kind of at a point in my life where I need to do things a little cheaply right now. So I went and did the movie first, and then the dinner.
Okay, why is that cheaper?
Oh, because of matinee?
Yeah, because it was a matinee. It was actually before 6 o'clock.
I like that Jose knows exactly what he's talking about. I was like, I know how to get the best deals.
I make the least amount of money here. I know exactly where the cheap movies go.
I think that's cool, though. I mean,
No, but it's kind of weird, though, to do the movie before dinner with someone on a first date.
And so early.
But it's not like you talk during the movie anyway.
But, that's the thing, because, the only time I really said anything to her was hey, do you want some popcorn or do you want a refill or anything? And then that'd be it. It'd be awkward, silence. And so we're just sitting in this movie theater thinking about the date,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not even paying attention to the movie, right?
Awkward.
So,
Plus, you can't pull the, arm over the shoulder trick,
too-
the popcorn thing.
Too early to go in for that. I try the popcorn trick on a lot of people.
But those are usually just strangers that you end up sitting next to anyway.
Different story for a different
Yeah.
time. We're talking about Ben right now. Ben, go ahead.
Yeah, there was no smoothness at all. We were watching the movie, and I would just keep thinking about it. But what was on the screen? There was 3 sex scenes.
Oh, those are always the best.
I have no idea anything about this girl, and I am watching this movie with all these sex scenes, and it's super awkward. I don't know what her take is on it. I can't even do bits because I don't want to offend her.
Right.
It was,
That's when you just stop, look at her, bite your lower lip, and just nod your head and go, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. How was the interaction after your movie experience?
we went to get some Mexican food afterwards, and
it's another great choice for a first date, Mexican.
Well, as long as there's a lot of margaritas, I feel like your date needs a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
Like both of you.
I agree. I think that might have helped maybe in the beginning, but it's just still awkward. It just kind of just carried into the night. Like I feel like we talked about the movie, and then we were talking about like how we knew each other, what we're doing. It wasn't anything like.
So basically, your whole date was just awkward from the get-go.
It was. It was just like.
But I mean, you're calling for a second date, so there must have been something that you liked about her that you are invested in.
Yeah, well, I mean, she is beautiful. She totally someone I would want to go out with again. She is normal. Like she doesn't seem crazy to me, which is like a big plus.
Yeah, that's a big plus. How'd your date end?
I got out of the car and I hugged her goodbye. And it like was an awkward hug too. I mean, the whole thing just carried through right from the start. And I just felt like if I would have had the opportunity to do it all over, I just would have flipped the date. Like went to dinner first and just had that conversation because it just felt awkward the whole time.
I mean, if I was the girl on that date, I'd chalk it up to bad chemistry and that it wouldn't work out.
You know, honestly, I just want another date because I felt like I made a bad first impression. And if I had that second opportunity on a date, that I feel like maybe she would get to know me a little bit better and it wouldn't be so awkward.
Right. Yeah. You just want to call her up and go, hey, remember those sex scenes we were watching? we should try that, huh? All right. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Right now, Ben wants us to call Gabby because he went on, quote, an awkward first date with her. He decided to go to dinner and a movie, but they went to the movie first so he could save some money by going to matinee. Smart choice, but he thinks that made everything awkward, and after that, their dinner was kind of weird. Ended the night with a hug. Hasn't heard from her since. You ready to go, Ben?
I am, yeah. Thanks, guys, for helping me out. Hopefully you can convince her.
Is this the most awkward date you've ever been on?
Oh, hands down. There was just a lot of awkward silences. Yeah.
Those are the worst.
I love those moments.
Bad.
I enjoy it.
Of course you
I
do.
enjoy it after the fact. During it, it's like, this is weird. But then you look back and you're like, that's hilarious, actually.
Oh, my God. You love pain, though, Jubal.
I
You
do.
just love pain.
Masochist.
He is.
All right, Ben, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Thanks.
Hello,
Hey, can I speak to Gabby, please?
this is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
The radio station?
Yep, I am the radio station.
Well,
I'm calling you because we have a mutual friend, and I wanted to ask you some questions about him.
Who?
His name's Ben, and you recently went on a date with him?
Oh, yeah. I know Ben.
Did you like Ben?
I mean, it was a good date, I guess.
insert awkward silence
Not
there.
Did you think it was awkward or anything?
I mean, it was a little awkward, sure.
You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings on this one.
I mean, if I'm being totally honest, it wasn't the greatest date in the world.
All right, but did you have a bad time, or did you enjoy yourself a little bit with Ben?
I'd say it was more awkward than good.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to see a movie before we had dinner.
Yeah, he told us that.
And we also heard about the sex scenes during the movie.
I mean, this sitting next to a total stranger and watching sex scenes is pretty awkward, but I guess that wasn't the deal breaker.
Did you just think that like you just have bad chemistry with him and it won't work out?
I think we could be really good friends one day.
Okay, but you don't want to date the dude.
I don't think so.
What was the deal breaker?
So he took me out to dinner after the movie, and he was great, and he paid for dinner, but when he took out his credit card, I actually saw his last name, and his last name's Hooker. Like a prostitute.
Hooker. All right.
Like a lady of the night. And I just don't think I could be a Mrs. Hooker.
That's your deal breaker.
What?
Really?
No way, hold on.
Because his
What?
last name is Hooker?
I'm a high school teacher. They would eat me alive. I can't do it.
Hold on.
Sure, I would like to have a Mrs. Hooker as a teacher.
But seriously, Gabby, how are you jumping to that conclusion already of last names? Just keep your last name if that's the problem.
I'm a pretty traditional girl. I mean, I'm ready to get married. I know that I don't want to keep my last name, and I just can't imagine myself being a Mrs. Hooker. I just can't. It can't happen.
Oh, my God.
That's so crazy.
Really, there's nothing wrong with that name.
Gabby, at this point, I should let you know that Ben is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
What?
Yeah,
No.
That's ridiculous. You don't want to go on a second date with me because of my last name?
I mean,
That's insane.
And unless you're willing to change your last name one day.
How are you even having this conversation?
No, I'm not. It's not like a bad name. Like, I'm proud of my name and my name.
You're proud to be a hooker, and you should be proud to be a hooker.
Hey, I had a friend in
I know it sounds like it's a bad thing, but it's not. Like, there's a lot of famous people that have the last name Hooker. You ever heard John Lee Hooker? He's a great musician. I'm proud of my name.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
Not a woman.
And it's the oldest profession in the world.
Come on.
So it's very respected.
Jubal. It's still illegal. I don't know if you realize that flag.
Gabby, you're really not going to go out with him based on his last name.
I mean, it's the last name. It was an awkward date. I'm ready to get married. I know what I want, and I don't want to be a hooker, and I don't want to go out on more awkward dates. It was awkward.
And it could have just been awkward because you were hugging a hooker.
Oh, come on. Everyone
get that
deserves a
intimate.
second chance, even a hooker.
I don't want you to be that type of hooker, okay? I think you're a great girl, and I think we could have a great time if we just tried it out one more time. Because I know it was just awkward, and I know I felt weird. I should have maybe just called it out right then, but I didn't. And I feel like if I had a second chance with you, I think it could go really well.
There you go.
That's a pretty good plea, Ben.
We will pay for you guys to go out again. Will you go on a second date with Ben? You don't have to worry about being a hooker just yet.
That's the third date.
But we will pay for you to go out with Ben.
I'm sure there are other girls that will want to be a Mrs. Hooker one day, but I'm just not one of them. I'm sorry, Ben. It just wasn't right.
No.
Come on, let us
That's
pay.
just crazy to me.
Let us pay for a date. Go out with Ben. Just see if you like him. You never know.
It's a free date. Both of us won't have to spend $1. I won't have to do that awkward movie first because we don't have to worry about price. Let's just do it.
And I mean, if you've entertained the idea of marrying him, you might as well give him a second date.
Every girl does that. Every girl pictures it.
Not on the first date.
And the thing is, you could call him your own little hooker someday.
Brooke likes it.
No.
I think it's awesome.
Sorry, no, absolutely not.
So
Get over here, you little hooker.
you're not going to go out with him.
I don't think so. No.
Oh.
Really?
I hope you never meet a Ben prostitute.
Well, prostitute is such a common last name. I'm sure that'll happen. All right, well, you got your answer, Ben.
That's silly.
Sorry, man.
Gabby, I think you're making a mistake, but all right.
Nothing you can do about it either is the thing.
No, it's all right. Live and learn, right?
Yep.
Finally, Jubal, you get to talk to a hooker and you don't have to pay for it.
That's true. I didn't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second dater almost had a date that didn't even happen. Either that or she planned a date with somebody who's as good at organizing things as I am.
Oh.
Angela, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Pretty good. So you planned a date with a guy named John, but you almost didn't even go out. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we met through friends. And we texted for a while, and finally, kind of spontaneously one night, he was like, do you want to meet at Romeo's for pizza? And I was like, yeah, totally. See you there. You know, we set a time. And I showed up, and he's not there. And I'm waiting, and I'm like, okay, I'm totally getting stood up right now. This is really weird.
Did you text him when you were waiting?
So I pick up the phone to see where he is, and I get a call from him, and he's like, where are you? And And I was like, I'm at the restaurant. And he was like, no, I'm at the restaurant. You're not here. And then there was some confusion, but it turned out we'd gone to totally different Romeos on like completely opposite sides of town. So like we were like 40 minutes away from each other.
How romantic is that? You guys are getting pizza on different parts of the...
But I was at least happy that I wasn't getting stood up, you know?
Yeah, totally.
So you ended up meeting up with him eventually.
Well, he was like, why don't I just pick up a pizza and we can meet at my place and rent a movie and like whatever, because it was like halfway between where we both were.
So did you think whatever at that point, or did you think, oh, this guy's being a little forward?
At that point, it was kind of like, no, let's do the easiest thing possible.
Okay.
So we did. We got a pizza. We watched a movie. It was really, really fun. And like, you know, one thing led to another. And then I spent the night and in the morning. It was really great. I thought really fun and not weird.
Do you think that he mixed up the restaurants on purpose? Like he was like, hey, here's a good way to get her back to my house. Just be like, oh, I went to the wrong one. You know what we should do? We should just bring the party back to my house then. Kind of weird to make you drive all the way to where I'm at or me come all the way there.
I mean, it's kind of elaborate, but I don't know.
We wouldn't put it past him?
I guess I don't even really know. I don't know him that well. So who knows? Maybe.
Stuff like that sounds crazy, but we've heard a lot more elaborate schemes on these second date updates to get girls in bed.
I really hope it's not the case. I mean, I'm mostly worried that it was something that I did, like when I was at his house.
Well, so what was it like the next day when you woke up? Was he, did he seem still interested in you, or was it like, hey, get out of here?
No, it was a work day. You know, I left for work. It was totally just like, okay, that was cool. See ya. Mm-hmm. And he also, he texted, let's do it again. So I was like, okay, cool. I've got this encouragement. We're going to hang out again. But I've been trying to sort of set something up ever since, and he's just not responding.
Nothing. How many times have you tried, bug him about going out again?
I sent 3 texts with, suggestions for things to do, and I'm like, okay, now I'm stopping, because I need to take the hint, or I don't know what's going on.
Do you know if he was looking to, date someone, or if he was just looking for, a fun night?
I don't know. I have no idea. We didn't really, get that far, We were just hanging out.
We didn't get that far, but we did it, but we didn't really get that far into it.
Are you looking for a serious commitment conversation?
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what, Angela? I want to apologize to you.
Why?
I think that maybe all of us in studio have been so jaded by all the second date updates that we've heard that we just assume this guy had an elaborate plan to get you back to his place.
I know. Since you said it, though, I've been feeling super paranoid.
I know. All right.
Now that you put the idea in my head, I'm like, oh my God, what if this was a crazy elaborate thing?
Now, you went to meet John at a pizza place, but he said he showed up at the other one across town and then said, come back to my place, we'll just get pizza over here, and that's where you met him. But we've had guys take girls to plant trees.
Oh gosh, the tree
first date tree. Remember that? And he would take the tree and return it back to the store when he was done or whatever. So there are guys that go out of their way just to get girls back to their place.
I really hope it's not true, because I like him. He's cool, but
okay, if that's not true, Angela, then what do you think possibly could have gone wrong, and why is he blowing you off?
I mean, obviously the first thing I think, which every girl would, is I did something wrong, or
I don't
something weird,
think
or
that.
maybe I had giant boogers when I woke up in the morning, or I don't know, anything.
Dude, yeah, the morning after look is always a hard one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're gonna call him right now. You ready to go?
I guess.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to John, please?
Speaking.
What's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing?
Sorry? Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We host a morning show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners recently went out on a date with you and really liked you and is wondering why you're not getting back to her. We're calling on behalf of a girl named Angela. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, Angela just has a, simple question. Like, why aren't you calling her back?
No, Angela's really, really awesome. It's just not going to happen.
All right. Is there a specific reason?
It's just too weird. It can't happen.
Too weird.
Can I ask you a question? I have a theory that, because she said that when you were supposed to meet at a Romeo's Pizza place. She showed up at one in a different part of town. You showed up at the other area and then agreed to go back to your place. My theory is that you planned that whole thing so you get her back to your place.
Oh, actually, that would be really smart. No, I didn't do that.
I was just hoping I was right.
That would have been a good move.
So what is it, though? Like, come on. I mean, she wants to know the answer. She wants to know if she did something wrong. She feels right now kind of stupid.
Here's the thing. I didn't notice it at first at all, and that makes me stupid, not her. But she is scarily like my ex-girlfriend, like terrifyingly like my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
As the night went on, it just got more and more just weird, just freaking weird. And they look alike, which I didn't notice.
When did you notice this? Did you notice it before or after she stayed the night?
Well, it was all during, and it just became more and more like, I don't know, can I even talk about this on the radio when we were in the middle of things? She started calling me Johnny, which nobody calls me Johnny except for my ex.
Oh,
nobody.
no.
Everything that she did, even in the bedroom, reminded you of your ex.
Then, at the end of everything, she goes, which, again, my ex, the only person who does this.
Oh, no, that is not the only person that does that. Come on, John.
I have never dated another woman who did that.
Who
ever.
sighed?
Yeah, I feel like there's
like immediately
I
afterwards,
can't
exactly
listen
like
to
that.
this. I have to say something.
Hey, John. Angela's actually on the phone right now.
What?
Yep, Angela is on the phone. Angela, go ahead and say hi to John.
Hi, John.
I'm so sorry.
I'm really glad to be hearing all this because I've been sitting here thinking, like, there's something I did, but these are, like, really silly reasons not to call me back. This is, like, I hear you that, like, you have a type and that's maybe, like, weird to you, but, like, that's not such a big deal. Who cares? Like,
this is the only time this has ever been said that it was totally meant. It's not you, it's me. Because if and when you ever meet my ex, it's going to creep you out. If I introduce you to my friends and my family, they're going to think that I'm dating the same girl. Like, they're going to think that I got you made in a lab or something. They're going to be freaked out.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I believe that if they got to know me, they would all see that I'm different.
Did they like your ex-girlfriend, John?
No, because she was the devil.
Oh, all right. So, Angela, you're the devil, is what John's telling you.
You're the spawn of his ex-girlfriend.
I mean, I don't really feel like, we could ever possibly be exactly the same person because that's impossible. And, like, you don't really know me that well, so right now you're probably just projecting your ex stuff onto me. And, like, you should take the opportunity to at least get to know me a little better before you say that I'm exactly like her.
Angela, I've been in John's position before where you've been out with a girl and, like, her mannerisms and stuff, it just reminds you too much of that girl. And you're just like, I do not want to go down this road again because I know how it ends.
It's like what she's saying is totally valid, and I kind of agree with her. But the thing is, it's like I don't want to take any of the baggage, which is a lot of baggage, from my last relationship into another relationship just because she happens to remind me. Like, that's just wrong. I would feel
But
bad
isn't it
about
sort
that.
of dumb to, like, miss out on maybe getting along with someone really well because of
It is totally dumb, but I don't know how to get around it.
Well, all right, how about this? John, why don't you go out on a second date with her? We will pay for it. And you can see if you can get over the fact that she is basically your ex-girlfriend in a different body.
And maybe
I'll wear a wig and change my voice.
Don't change yourself,
will you go
Angela.
Will you go out on a second date with her, John?
Oh my God! If she got a haircut and dyed her hair, I would be all for that.
No, come on, John.
Okay, Angela, we'll call a salon, get you all changed up, and then send you out on a date with
I
John.
want him to see I'm a different person inside.
All right. Will you do it, John? Will you go out with her again?
Come on, maybe the second time you guys hang out, there won't be as many similarities. Maybe it was just because you've been thinking about your ex a lot at the time.
All right, but we can't go to a comedy because I can't hear her laugh at comedy. The next couple of dates.
I will be dreadfully serious.
All right. You'll do it, John.
I'll do it.
Yeah! All right. Nice. Angela, there you go. You got your second date.
Thanks, guys.
That is so something his ex would have said right there. God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sometimes the best way to get a girl's attention is to just elbow her real hard.
No.
So, just like if
Don't
a
do
girl's
that.
not giving you the attention, you need to just shoulder check her a little bit.
Oh my God.
Let her know that you're in the building. And then you're sure to strike up a conversation or get assault charges. It could go either way. And that's how Mark got the girl's attention that he wants to call today.
Oh, no.
Her name is Rebecca, and apparently that's Mark's thing. He'll walk up next to a girl and just throw a shoulder on her real hard. And then he starts up a conversation. Is that how it works, Mark?
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you talking about? That's how it works. I thought he was being sarcastic.
I think he still is, Brooke.
Yeah, I am being a little sarcastic. His email said that he bumped into her real hard to try to get her attention. So
On purpose?
tell us how that happened, Mark.
Well, not real hard. So anyway, yes, Rebecca, I met her at a club. She's absolutely stunning. I noticed her right when she walked in, and so I was immediately started figuring out ways of trying to talk to her. So I ended up going over to her and kind of dancing near her and purposely bumping into her, asking her, I was like, why'd you bump into me? She was like, hey, you bumped into me. And so...
that's actually pretty smooth, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too offensive. So
See, I was picturing it totally different. I was picturing like you guys were playing hockey and she had a drink in her hand and you just slammed her up against the wall and the drink went everywhere.
You're like, yeah!
So obviously it worked out for you since you got a date with her.
yeah, like I said, man, she was absolutely stunning. Slightly out of my league, but, it worked. We chatted up at the club the rest of the night. I asked her for a number and if she would want to go out sometime. She gave it to me. Got to be honest, I was worried that she was going to give me the loser line.
The
loser line,
segment that we do on 710 and 910 on Monday mornings, the loser line phone number. But we didn't hear your voicemail on that, so obviously it was her real number. That's nice.
Good.
Yeah, it really was. And so we set it up, and it was great, man. I was excited.
Did you put a lot of thought into what you guys were going to do on your date?
I actually just kind of wanted to keep it casual. Just kind of started off with dinner and just kind of see where it led from there.
Okay.
And how did it lead? Was it good?
Well, when I first pulled up to her house and when I walked up to the door, she had actually opened the door before I even knocked.
Like
So
she
that
was looking out the peephole and expected you and was just...
Well, if he said he was going to be there at a certain time, why wouldn't she expect him?
I mean, I do that if somebody's coming over to my house. I'll look out the window to see if they're there, but I never open the door before they're there. I just wait for the knock and be like, oh, there you are. It's kind of weird to just be like, I was sitting right here next to the door and open it up.
No, it was just, for me, it was a wonderful surprise. I mean, that got me pretty excited that it seemed like she was that excited.
Yeah, totally. It's a great sign. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then I gave her a hug and said we should get out of here. I made some dinner reservations. And I go to my car and turn around and realize she just was still standing there in the doorway.
What?
She just stood there in the door?
Yeah, didn't move.
Maybe she was stunned by your good looks. What was she doing in the doorway?
I don't know what she was doing in there. I didn't know if, the club light hit me right that night and daylight it wasn't so good, or I don't know.
So she seemed stunned.
Yeah, I don't know. She just kind of stared at me with this weird look, and I stared back and just kind of said, we should go. And I don't know, she kind of snapped into it and got in the car.
Maybe she was expecting you to carry her to the car. Be a gentleman. You ever think about that?
What every woman wants.
Man, she was that hot enough that I would have done it if she asked.
Give her a piggyback ride to your car door.
Nice.
Was that the only strange thing that happened on your date?
Yeah, sort of. Dinner was good. Conversation was relatively smooth. I kind of was offended that she actually had set up something for after our date, which I thought was kind of weird not knowing that the date was ending after dinner. You know, I didn't know if she was lying or just making excuses at that point.
Yeah, I was going to say, did she not tell you about that beforehand?
No, she didn't.
I will say, even if she wasn't lying, a lot of times going into a date, a girl will set something up just in case as her out. Or as a way to stop herself from going home with you that night. I don't know.
Thanks for trying to be nice to him. That doesn't.
I'm trying to be nice. That happens. It really does.
So how did everything end then after she said she had plans?
She actually had me drop her off a few blocks away. It was on a different street corner. And yeah, it was, and as she was getting out, I just was like, "Can I call you again?" And she just yelled, "Sure."
And have you called her?
Sure.
I wouldn't be calling you guys if I didn't.
And how many times have you tried to call her?
Probably more than I should have. But I mean, I definitely want to let her know I want to go out again. And if, you know, I did do something wrong, I don't know. I definitely want to know and see if I can fix it or, you know.
If it turns out she's just not attracted to you, are you going to have hurt feelings?
No, that's fine. That's, you know, people's preference. It's, you know, it's what it is.
Yeah, and you said she was out of your league anyway, so you should already know that might happen. So you dropped her off on the street corner. You dropped her off on the street corner, and that's the last you've seen or heard from her.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Alien abduction ever cross your mind?
Oh. Come on, dude.
It happens so much. It happens. There's TV shows about it. It happens all the time.
I really don't think she was abducted by him.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update then, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Mark is on the phone with us. Mark went out on a date with a girl named Rebecca. After the date, she said she had plans, and he dropped her off on a street corner a few blocks away, and she disappeared, and he hasn't heard from her since. Now, Mark just thinks she's not calling him back, but experts say that she was abducted by aliens, and that expert would be me. I'm almost positive that when we dial her phone number to try to get her on the phone to find out what went wrong on the date, nobody will answer because she's currently in space being examined by aliens. Mark, on the other hand, does not agree with me. But Mark, we're going to call the number either way and see who's right. I hope you're ready to be wrong, buddy.
I don't know. I guess I did see a strange light that night out my window after dropping her off.
There you go.
Starting to put it all together.
You're slowly changing my mind.
Did it feel really weird to drop a girl off after dinner on a dark street corner and her, like, want that to happen?
It wasn't a dark street corner. It was a well-lit street that she was meeting her friends. I just really wanted the date to keep going. I didn't want it to end.
Sure, meeting her friends from a far-off galaxy who would beam her up into space, never to be heard from again. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out what went wrong on her date, okay?
Awesome.
Hello?
Hi, is Rebecca there?
Yeah, this is her.
Rebecca, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
I'm calling because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone. His name is Mark.
Oh.
And you met Mark out at a club, and then you guys went to dinner. And ever since your date, you haven't responded to any of his phone calls or text messages. So he emailed us and was like, can you guys see if you can call her and find out what went wrong?
This is really bizarre.
He told us how you guys went out, and then you said you had to meet up with some friends. Was the friends thing an excuse to get out of the date?
I mean, he was, he was nice.
You still haven't answered my question, Rebecca. Did you make up the fact that you were meeting up with your friends later as an excuse to get out of your date with him?
I mean...
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yeah, just take that.
Move on.
So why'd you do that? What was so bad about the date?
For me, I'm more like old-fashioned when it comes to dating and stuff, and I definitely believe that a gentleman should act a certain way, and I kind of feel like he fell short of my expectations.
Do you mean, was he not opening doors? And
I mean, when we first met up, when he came to my house to pick me up, you know, I was waiting for him at the door, and I just felt like, you know, he came to greet me, and that was fine, and he gave me a hug, and then I was kind of just waiting, you know, for him to kind of set the tone of the date, especially with the first impression. He just didn't really do it right.
What did you want him to do? I mean, a hug sounds pretty good to me. I don't know.
I just think like when a gentleman comes to pick up a lady, you know, he should bring her like a little token of his appreciation, like flowers or maybe a stuffed animal or something. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, expensive, but just something to say hi and, you know, I appreciate you taking the time to go out with me tonight.
so he didn't bring you essentially a gift, and that upset you.
Yeah.
Wait, do most men... Okay, hold on. Do most men bring you a gift when you go out on a first date? Because I've never encountered it.
I mean, not every time, but I mean, the ones that don't bring me a gift don't really see me ever again. And the ones that do, I, you know, am willing to take the next step or maybe a second date. And I know a lot of people will call me old-fashioned. I feel like you kind of feel that way, and maybe I am, and, you know, maybe you're not. People just do things differently and have different, you know, standards and stuff.
Okay, well, how was everything else? How was everything else on the date, other than the fact that he did not bring you a gift?
He seemed genuinely nice, and it did start off a little sour, and when it kind of starts off that way, it's hard to really get, like, the butterflies going and stuff like that.
He said when he picked you up that there was a moment where you just stood at the door.
Well, I just thought that he was going out to get the gift after he came up empty-handed at first. Like, I thought he was picking up on what was happening.
He's like,
Okay.
I'll wait here.
So you assumed that he was going back to his car to grab you, whatever it was.
Yeah, like I thought he had forgotten it in his car.
So you knew in that moment when you were at the door and he had nothing for you that you would never go out on a date with him again?
I didn't know at that moment. I thought maybe somewhere down the line there would be like a surprise or maybe a gift waiting like on the seat in the car or at the restaurant or something like that. But yeah, then when I realized, it kind of just fizzled out for me.
So he took you out the whole time and no gift.
What a jerk.
Right, no gift.
Man. You know what? I think he should realize that he needs to be more of a gentleman, and we should tell him that.
Go for it.
Well, but how about you tell him? Because he's actually on the line listening right now.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh my God. I didn't know you were there.
Yeah. Listen, Rebecca, I'm really sorry. I had no clue what your expectation was for our date. You know.
I mean, I don't think it's too much of an expectation for a girl to feel like excited and appreciated the first time she goes out. And, you know, it just didn't really live up to what I thought you were going to be when you showed up without like a gift or something. I mean, I don't have time to teach a guy how to be romantic.
You're right. I completely agree with you. I don't know. I don't know where my head was. I definitely should have, you know, brought something.
Are you serious right now, Mark?
Thank you, Mark. I do appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, no. I mean, people have their ways, and she's absolutely beautiful, and she knows it, and she deserves to be treated from the very beginning just like that.
You know, she's like putting like all the emphasis on material things, right?
I wouldn't say like material things. I mean, I don't care. He could have read me a poem at my door, and that would have been something. It doesn't have to be something that costs money. You know what I mean? Just a gesture.
You actually want a man to stop and read you poetry when he picks you up.
She's old-fashioned, Brooke.
That's just awkward.
I mean, what's awkward about a guy who is trying to actually woo a girl and, you know, be old-fashioned and be romantic? If you don't like romance, I mean, that's on you, but I would like to feel something when I meet someone.
Yeah, sometimes you want a guy to show up and read you a sonnet. It's like a Shakespeare type experience.
But like I said, it could have been anything. I mean, I'm not expecting diamonds. It's just the thought that goes into something like that, and a guy who knows how to treat a woman.
Listen, I totally understand what you're saying. I definitely should have been way more of a gentleman and much more attentive to your needs. You know.
Oh my God! You are kissing
So,
her ass.
I'm really sorry I didn't get you a gift.
Hey, Rebecca, if you think about it right now, this is sort of a gift.
Yeah.
Right? He went through all this effort to try to get a second date with you. Would you like to go on a second date with him? We will pay for it.
And Rebecca, I promise I will get you 2 gifts. One to make up for the last time, and one for this time.
You hear that, Rebecca? This could work out in your favor.
Oh my God.
2 gifts.
I mean, I really appreciate the effort, and you know, if you are willing to do that, I give you a second chance, even though I really shouldn't.
Oh my God.
You know, a real man would just know, but you know, you have gone through all these great lengths, and I'd say okay.
Oh my God.
I promise you won't be disappointed.
There you go.
Oh,
Rebecca,
wow.
you should know a real man should already know, but sometimes a lady needs to teach a man how to act. And so maybe Mark just learned right now how to treat you.
I think we've made progress here today.
Wow.
So I will pay for a second date for you guys, but Mark, you get the gifts yourself, okay?
That's awesome. Yeah.
All right, so that's a yes from both of you. You guys will go out again?
So weird.
Yes.
This is like the one time I don't like that they're dating.
Oh my God! And he's gonna be like opening gifts on their date. Like,
Congratulations, you two.
Yep, thank you.
I feel like this is the start of something really good.
oh yeah.
And by start of something good, I mean the start of Mark being bankrupt.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, that right, that girl's old-fashioned. That's why she met the dude at the club. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about the second date update. This guy Mark wanted us to call a girl named Rebecca. She wasn't calling him back after their date. The reason why she wasn't calling back, because he didn't show up with some sort of gift. And to make matters worse, he actually agreed to go out with her again if he would get her a gift, like a proper gentleman.
Two gifts. 2 gifts. One to make up for the first
Yep.
date where he didn't bring one.
She must have been super hot.
I don't know. People are
Because
texting
he
in at
was saying
78592. A
all
lot of people are like, what a materialistic idiot. Not, you know. But then there are some people texting in like, good. It's nice to hear a woman stand up for old-fashioned values.
I don't think that you got gifts all the time in the old days.
I don't
did
know.
you?
I don't buy flowers until it's like the 3rd or 4th
Oh
date.
my
so
God,
I know
my
I like
husband.
her.
I can count on one hand how many times my husband has gotten me flowers.
Well, that's your marriage, but
The girl on the phone for a second date update today says that the guy she went out with was the classiest dude she's ever met.
Wow.
So I'm assuming they started their date as he showed up on a white steed, dressed in full regalia. And then he jumped off his trusty horse and regaled her with stories of his conquests while they regaled at dinner and she regaled back.
Yeah, there's so much regaling.
Clearly have no idea what the word regalia means, but it sounds appropriate. Summer, did you get regaled on your first date?
That sounds so bad.
No, that sounds weird.
Yeah, it sounds
Really?
uncomfortable
Yeah.
is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Well, you said that he was classy, so I just assumed that regalia had to be happening somewhere in there.
Well, I mean, he was classy, but I mean, it wasn't anything like weird like that.
Okay, so what do you mean by it was the classiest dude you've ever been out with?
I mean, he was just a real gentleman, you know? Like, usually when I go out with a guy, they're nice, but I mean, like this one, when I met him at first, he kissed my hand and everything.
Ooh,
fancy.
that's an old school move.
Yeah, I don't know how I would take that.
I mean, I thought it was very gentlemanlike, like very respectful. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that was going to be my question because it's a move that not a lot of guys do. So is it creepy or is it cool?
No, it wasn't creepy. He was not a creeper.
Which means he was hot enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
Or she was attracted enough to him.
Yeah, because if you look like me and you kiss somebody's hand, they're like, dude, restraining order time. So, yeah, and need some hand sanitizer quick. So how'd you meet, first of all?
Well, he was a Tinder date.
Oh, okay, so you met classy off of Tinder. This may be a first for anyone.
Rare.
I know usually you swipe through and it's a bunch of, well, it's some interesting characters to say the least. But no, he was very nice. Like, he's very professional type of guy. Like, he didn't say anything that was weird or off, and so I was excited to meet him.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name's Daniel.
Daniel. And what'd you guys do when you actually went out?
We went to like a really nice Italian restaurant, actually, and we got some drinks at the bar, and then we ate, and yeah, it was a really great time.
See, I think that he must have been excited going into it too, because if you're not excited, you don't pick a fancy Italian place.
Yeah.
You pick a...
Not everybody's getting the never-ending pasta bowl.
Yeah.
No, she said fancy.
Hey, you know what? That is to some.
Yeah. Breadsticks are good, man. So dinner was good, though? You guys get along?
It was really great. Yeah, we got along really well. He was super attentive. He was seemed very engaged, and he kept complimenting me.
About what?
It was like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so funny, like all sorts of nice things.
Okay, so if everything was great, then why do you think he's not calling you back?
I have no idea. I mean, there was one part of the date that, it seemed a little awkward and off, but, we got over that.
What part was that?
Okay, so there was a pregnant woman that walked past, and I just made a little joke, everybody jokes on a first date and stuff, so I was like, oh, gross, I'm so glad I'm not pregnant.
Whoa,
but
so you ripped on I don't know, if I were going out with you and you ripped on a pregnant lady, I'd be like, this girl's awesome.
No,
I love it. She just rips on anybody.
But
I could see how somebody would be like, that's a little harsh, don't you think?
It wasn't particularly mean. It was just about the state of pregnancy is uncomfortable, and so everyone knows that. So I was like, oh, so glad I'm not pregnant. That would be horrible. Ugh,
I don't know how much of a joke that is, though.
Yeah, sound like
maybe something like, oh, look how much pasta that lady ate. That's maybe more of a joke.
The second,
that's like a fat joke. Yeah.
Well,
the second date update is just turned into the proper ways to make fun of somebody. This is amazing. Do we even need to call him to ask for a date? I just want to continue this conversation.
You guys, you're making it seem so bad. It wasn't. It was just seriously me being like, oh, can you imagine if I was pregnant? Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? That was all I did.
If it was awkward about you saying, ick, pregnant lady, what was his response that made it awkward?
Well, he just kind of he kind of stiffened up and leaned back and was like, he seemed very off put, and he was like, oh, it was just one of those awkward moments where he didn't really say anything, but clearly that affected him somehow.
But you said at the end everything seemed fine.
Yeah, exactly. Everything did. I mean, he kissed me on the cheek, and he was very much see you next time,
Okay. So you said you've tried texting him and calling him. Have you done that a lot or just a few times?
No, I just sent 2 texts, and I tried calling once.
And that's it?
That's it, yeah, because I didn't want to scare him off, but apparently he's already scared off.
For some reason. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and find out why he's not calling you back in your second date update, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Summer is on the phone with us. We just talked to her about her first date with a guy named Daniel. And I would just sum her date up in one sentence. Everything was going great until the pregnant lady showed up. Yep, showed up and ruined everything for Summer, or at least that's what she thinks. Just a quick recap, she met a dude off of Tinder, Daniel, the guy we're talking about. They met up, went to a great Italian restaurant. She said that he was classy and gentlemanly, and then there's one point in the middle of the date that there was a pregnant woman, and Summer decided for some reason she needed to rip on that pregnant woman and looked over and was like, oh, God, could you imagine if I was pregnant right now? That looks terrible. And I guess he sort of tightened up after that, that was rude. But it was really just a misplaced joke from Summer, and it didn't work out that well for her.
Mm-hmm. I I mean, I don't hate pregnant women. I just said I'm glad I'm not pregnant right now. Like, I am.
I'll tell you, you sound like a very happy, bubbly person. And as a mom, I'm just going to say, don't take offense to what you're saying.
So she supports you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support. It means a lot.
But apparently Daniel seemed a little awkward after that, but they still ended the date with a kiss on the cheek. And Summer, according to you, it's one of the best dates you've ever been on, so you can't figure out why he's not calling you back.
Yeah, exactly. Everything seemed to go good except for that one little pocket of time. But otherwise, I mean, we ended so well. I don't get it. Why isn't he calling me?
I wonder if the pregnant lady that you kind of made fun of at the restaurant, that could have been his baby.
Oh, that makes sense. Do you
No,
want to see that?
no way.
It was like an ex-girlfriend that was in there, and he's like, that's my child.
No, that's like a weird sitcom. That's like so like.
Okay, I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Daniel there?
Yep, speaking.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
The radio show?
Yeah. Yeah, are you familiar?
Yeah, I've heard it a couple times.
Sweet. What do you think of it?
Yeah, you guys are cool.
You don't mean that one bit.
Yeah.
You have not listened enough. I could tell that you did not really mean that.
He's like, I heard 10 minutes one time.
No, I did. I mean it.
Okay, you could tell you didn't. You're like, yeah, you guys are cool. I don't know. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you.
Okay. About what?
Well, it's from a girl named Summer.
Oh, Summer emailed you?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So you went out with Summer, and she's tried to text you and call you since your date, but apparently you haven't responded, so she would call in the big guns.
Oh, boy. All right.
Yeah. So can you tell us why you aren't calling Summer back?
I don't really want to.
Well, she kind of wants an explanation. Dude, we talked to her, right? She had great things to say about you. She said it was like the best date of her life. Yeah.
She was really complimentary.
That's really nice. I mean, we had a lot of fun. It was a fun time.
So you liked it?
She was fun.
Are you not attracted to her? Is that the issue?
No, she's cute. I like her. But it's just not going to work out.
Okay.
Well, why? If she's cute and you had fun.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
Is that a problem? You don't like that?
No, I really like that. It's just she lied.
She lied? Whoa. About what?
Actually, let me rephrase that. She wasn't 100% truthful with me.
Okay. But who is on a first date? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is kind of an important thing that she wasn't very truthful about.
What was it?
Well, she said her name was Stephanie on Tinder.
Okay.
And then when we met, it was revealed that her name is Summer.
So she uses a different name on Tinder.
Yeah, well, number one, I don't know why someone would do that, but...
I could think of a lot of reasons. Maybe she's got a crazy ex, or she doesn't want people to know, or she doesn't want her job to be able to search her on Tinder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, nonetheless, it still wouldn't work out.
Why?
Why is that a big deal?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so her name is Summer.
Her name is Summer, okay.
My last name is Pants, and if we were to, I don't know, like long-term relationship, get married at some point, her name would be Summer Pants.
Come on, that is the dumbest.
I think that's amazing. Yeah. I would love that.
Well, I would not love that. It'd make me very uncomfortable knowing maybe people are making fun of her behind her back or something like that.
Oh, my God. You jumped so many steps, by the way.
Well, I know I'm going fast, but I'm looking for a long-term relationship. So I'm not there to just mess around with people. And
So you're looking for a forever pants.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't be a smarty pants, Jubal, okay?
You don't feel like somebody with the name Summer Pants would be the person that you want to be around all the time.
No, it's just a little too awkward.
Okay, but you are so many assumptions here. One, that she would even take your name when you got married. Like, a lot of women keep their last name, and that's fine.
No, I come kind of from a more traditional point of view.
So you want whoever you marry to take your last name?
Yeah, I do.
Even though it's an awkward life to live with the last name Pants.
I know it is. I'm living it.
But you're Daniel Pants, and you don't think Summer Pants would be a good partner for you.
No, I just couldn't do that to her.
All right.
God.
And that's it? That's the only reason?
That is the biggest reason, yes.
That is
Okay.
so ridiculous to me.
Well-
Yes, you could be missing out on the love of your life because of a silly thing.
And years of great jokes.
Yeah, that's a problem for me. I don't want my wife's name to be a joke. I just want us to be a happy family of Pants.
Oh, my God.
See, now you're making jokes about your own last name, so you can't really judge.
No, I'm allowed to.
Okay, you're allowed
I see
to.
how it works.
Well, Daniel, I do have to let you know that Summer is on the phone listening right now, and she wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, you there, Summer
No.
Pants?
No.
I can't believe this. Wait, are you serious, Daniel? Really? It's just because of my name?
Yeah, I mean, your name can't be changed.
But like, this can't be the real reason. Like, there must be something else. And was there something else? Like, you won't hurt my feelings if you tell me.
No, look, I had a great time with you. When I thought your name was Stephanie, everything was fine. And then you told me your name's actually Summer, and that kind of was it for me.
This is so crazy. I just can't believe it. What if like Brooke said, I mean, I can keep my name. I don't have to change over to Pants. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm kind of looking to have someone that has my last name with me.
That is so weird. Yeah, but
I
it's
can
fine.
hyphenate. I can hyphenate. I can always have my full name on the registry, and then
You
it's
want to have
Summer
a
Stephanie
hyphenate
Pants.
Hyphen Pants, yeah.
Well, no, I don't care. Like, I really don't care what my name is. I think it'd be fine. I don't think people will think it's weird. And I love the name Pants. It's great. It's only 5 letters. That's perfect.
What?
Well, you know, on the Scantron forms and stuff like that, it's so annoying to have a long last name. I would
can see
not
that.
mind shortening down to Pants.
That is true. It's a lot easier to fill things out.
Important things.
Look, I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to go around and say, hi, my name is Summer Pants, and have people making fun of you behind your back. Who knows?
Okay, this is going to sound really weird, but, like, I might just be ignorant. Is this, like, some sort of sex term that I don't know?
No, it isn't.
I don't know it either if you don't know it.
But I think it should be.
I mean, like, you're making such a big deal out of it. I don't know if this is, like, some weird, like, what's the reason? What's so bad about it?
It'd be the same if your name was Autumn.
Autumn Pants or Spring Pants.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Daniel, I don't think that you're listening to her or anybody else in the room. Like, you are the only one that has a problem with Summer Pants.
And you guys aren't getting married anytime soon. If you do, you just had one date. Why not give it another shot, Daniel?
I just feel like we really got along well, and I really do want to see you again. And I don't know, like, I mean, I understand that you have reservations, but I mean, I think it's something that, you know, I'm okay with it.
She is so understanding, Daniel. You are going to be missing out if you worry too much about this pants thing.
So, Daniel, would you like to go out with Summer again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
What, you're going to pay for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, let's go to Hawaii.
I'm not sending you to Hawaii, Mr. Pants.
I think dinner.
Well, you said you'd pay for it.
How about this dinner at somewhere local?
Or like a Hawaiian
Cap
restaurant.
$75.
I think that is pretty generous.
Yes, that's great.
You'll do that? All right. It could be a Hawaiian themed restaurant if you want. I don't care. Summer, does that sound good? Another date with Daniel?
That sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations. Successful second date update.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yay, I'm so excited. You better text or call me back, Daniel.
I will, Summer Pants.
See, now you guys already have a little joke. It could work out.
Yeah, it could. I'm super excited to potentially be Mrs. Summer Pants.
Yep. Don't rush things along, all right? One pant leg at a time.
There it is.
God, thank you so much.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I wish my last name was Pants. Pickup lines would be endless.
Yeah, that's true.
We're talking about today's second date update. A woman named Summer wanted to call this dude named Daniel, who wasn't calling back after their date. They had a great date. The reason that he wasn't calling back, She didn't tell him her name was not actually, or it was Summer. She had a different name on her profile online, and her real name is Summer. She has it changed for whatever reason. But she told him that her name was Summer, and he's like, I can't date you. Because his last name is Pants, and he didn't want to be dating somebody that would be named Summer Pants if they ever actually got married.
Which is so dumb. I mean, it's like you, Jubal Flagg, not dating someone named America.
Yeah, and I would do that because I think it'd be even better. I'd be like, I love that. So they decided not to go out again. He just couldn't handle her being called Summer Pants. Unfortunately, though, I think that's an awesome name.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Fox. I'd like to date a Harry.
There you go.
You know?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email us, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5 presents